This video is in response to the homeboy Doug's video. Um, what happened? I wasn't even aware of what happened. Uh, the Elote lady, Elote, if I should have did more research, but I believe it's that corn. You know, when they got the corn on the stick and they sprinkle the red stuff on it and they dip it in the sauce or whatever. I don't eat corn, so I never had elote, but whole point of the matter is it's a lady out there hustling. She sell the corn. I don't know if it's strictly Mexico or Mexicans, but I know it's a dish that Hispanics eat. And you know, I know here in Minnesota, it's a street called Lake Street where you see a lot of predominantly Mexicans, but Hispanics in that area. And you know, you see the people on the corner selling those all the time. But the point of the matter is, there was a woman out there hustling, and these young dudes on the camera, they was black, on camera robbing the lady. And in these times, you know, you got the coronavirus going around, which I don't know if y'all know, but coronavirus don't take no prisoners. It ain't, you know, it's not prejudice. You know, you got people of all races get hit with the coronavirus and dying from it. So what the subject of the whole thing is, two black dudes. It was two black dudes on the camera, even though one dude was the one that did it, even though the other dude was with him, is what's known as an accomplice. Or in the federal law, it's called conspiracy. He was a part of it. So two black dudes, one Mexican lady or Hispanic lady got robbed. And it's sick. It's sad. And I just had to make a video because of the simple fact, I grew up on the east side of Chicago in a Mexican neighborhood. So I grew up with guys like Dubs, you know, and if I wasn't directly cool with them, I seen them in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? They was Mexican OGs in my neighborhood, just like it was black OGs and, you know, all that. You know, it's a lot of people that you see in the neighborhood, you don't necessarily have no direct contact with them, but you know who they are, they know who you are, you know, you a shorty, you such and such little brother, or you live over there or whatever. But the whole point I'm making is, you know, it's already a lot of tension between the races, period. You know what I'm saying? And basically, not without drawing this out, I just wanted to tell Dubs, you know, I know that feeling, man, because even though, you know, we coincide with each other, at the end of the day, sometimes it come down to it, and that line gets drawn, that racial divide where you got to stick with your people, and it's like, you know, F them other people, you know what I mean? And it's a touchy subject, and you know, when you see one of yours harmed or one of your people harmed, you know what I mean, it draws out those emotions. And I felt your emotions in your video because you stopped saying what you were thinking a few times. And I don't know if a lot of people felt that, but I felt that. Because I rock with you. I mean, I know you rock with me. I ain't even doubting that, but it just angers me because certain things take place, and it's like when we was growing up, you know, as a shorty, you couldn't just do what you wanted to do. You know what I mean? It's almost like, you know, a lot of people be like, oh man, you know, y'all in Chicago, you know, these are people in other cities when I was in the joint. You know, I wouldn't have had to ask permission to do nothing. I do what I want to do. Well, see, and that's why it's messed up, because now it's going back to that. People doing what they want to do. Ain't no, because me or you, if the little homies would have came to me like, man, I'm finna go rob that lady. You finna go do what? You know what I'm saying? No, you're not. You know, don't even, really, for real, back in my days, or if I was out there, you know, active in the streets, a whole lot of thoughts and a whole lot of things wouldn't take place because, you know, when you nip certain things in the bud, certain thoughts don't even transpire to go on and go forth. You know what I mean? Because the sad part about this type of stuff, they show stuff like that on video, and then you got some fool coming trying to outdo them, and they'll do something even worse. something even more stupid, something even more sickening. And it just keeps going on and on because the next person is trying to outdo the next person. Like, for instance, in the cartel videos, they used to start out chopping people's heads off. Now it's getting to the point where now they don't just chop people's heads off, they cut people's heads off with dull knives, trying to outdo the other person to cause the person more pain. It's just like, it's kind of like a common sickness. But going back, staying on subject, that type of stuff, it brings out emotion in people. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got that person sitting on your shoulder. We all got that person sitting on our shoulder. The good thing about you is you recognize it, and you can keep that person on your shoulder in check, because that person always speaking to us, telling us, and it's like some built up stuff. And let me tell you a little something about me. I grew up in Chicago in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood. I got 2 biracial kids by white women. My brother-in-law is Puerto Rican. I'm multicultural all around. You know what I mean? I'm not racist or prejudiced. It's just, I guess you can't say I am prejudiced, because I'm prejudiced against stupid shit. I don't like stupid shit. I don't give a fuck who it's coming from. I just don't like stupid shit. We all have our different prejudices, and that's one of mine, stupid shit. And that was some stupid shit, and man, it's a terrible thing, man, when people do stupid shit like that, because it's called triggers, just like back in the days, or even now in these days and times. Something like that happen, you get a person like Dubs, not saying Dubs, but a person like Dubs, somebody with, status or something like that. And they say, oh yeah, go over there and do this. You know what I mean? Now, because they upset, they emotions are pissed off because of the situation that happened. Now, my mama coming home from work, or my wife, or my sister, or my auntie, or somebody that's related to me coming, and some young Mexican guys or Hispanic guys come and do something stupid to them. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's just going back and forth. And it's like the punishments are not being served for this stupid shit. Stupidity has to be paid with a severe punishment. You know what I mean? Like the homie Big Lance, another channel you need to go watch. He always saying penitentiary rules is in effect. But see, in a pen, you don't do stupid stuff like that. It's like I was saying, certain punishments are put down where people don't even entertain certain thoughts. And that's the type of thing that needs to be implemented into the world, because people are doing stuff without even thinking about the repercussions and consequences of it. And then to top it all off, you're doing it on video. You know what I mean? You go do something like that on video, then you get somebody like me hurt or killed because you did something stupid. Now, if somebody coming past want to ride down on somebody to make somebody pay for your punishment, and I'm the one to get punished. Well, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like Dubs coming home from work, honest day living, he get punished for something that you did that was stupid earlier. And man, this stupid shit got to stop, man. And I feel you, Dubs. I feel you, homie. I just had to make a video to let you know, man. That was totally unnecessary. And it's going to strike emotion, because it brings about emotion in me, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff I hate. That's the type of stuff make me want to go back into my mind and go do something just to prove a point, to show a person how weak they are. Because it takes a weak individual to do something like that. You know what I mean? It's just like, I grew up in the dog culture. And, a lot of, the dog culture, when I speak about dogs, I'm talking about pit bulls. And, it gets a bad stigma because you see on TV, you see the people with the pit bulls and they turn them on, kittens and little puppies and little bitty dogs, and they letting them maul them and all that type of stuff. Well, it's not like that, because what would Mike Tyson gain from going to the Y beating up on people? When you training, when you doing anything, and I'm not advocating violence or nothing like that, But if you want to be tough, go against somebody tougher. And if you win that battle, then that makes you the toughest. You don't get no tough points or no cool points by picking you a smaller victim, somebody who, you know what I mean, you could easily take out without, you know what I'm saying? And then it was two of y'all. That shows double cowardness. That was a coward act, homie. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, this got to stop, man. It's got to stop, not now, but right now. You know what I mean? We all hold up in the houses, and this is what you come out and do, little homies. Ain't gonna end good for you. We got to start instituting that repercussions. You know what I'm saying? We got to start instituting the repercussions again, because people out here acting as if it ain't no repercussions. Like, who was even holding the camera? They even accountable for it. And then this is what kills me. People do these type of, you know, these young kids, they doing this stupid stuff all the time. Then when they get caught, you see them in court, they all like this. You know, they looking sad. They want to cry in court. No, don't cry now. Cry when you get to that joint, when that knife is ripping through your body. This your boy Bonte83 for Successful Convicts, and I just had to send a shout out. Shout out to you again, Dubs. Shout out to Big Lance off the yard, the BLC. And peace.